BJ, of all the shit that you've pulled, everyone you struck could have had your channels taken. Like me, I could have had your channel taken. That's your backup channel. You know, the one that you like to go on and talk shit about everybody. Because, see, I've had plenty of time to look at this screenshot. I've actually talked to a couple people about it. And one person was actually correct about it. This one here. I'm not a striker. I'm in contact with YouTube Legal right now about the people privacy striking in my name. Now, we went over this before. Nobody's privacy striking anybody in your name. Nobody has access to your email. Again, I don't think you're that stupid to give people the login to your email, the email and password, to do any of these. And I don't think you're that stupid enough to give anybody access to your back studio unless you've made them a channel manager. Now, do I believe you do have a channel manager? Yes, I do. Why? Because you've had somebody else do the striking on your behalf when you sat your fat ass on a 6-hour panel when I got hit with the 3 strikes that you thought was going to take me out completely. Because you hit me one after another, just like you hit Chroma Rails one after another to shut her down. How well did that work out for the both of us? Not so well, huh? Because we're still here. You see, you fucked up on mine. I'll get to that in just a minute. Now, when you put this in the first sentence, I'm not a striker, it dawned on me, and that's why I went to a couple of people, and one of them was right. You do have somebody helping you strike these channels. You're not doing it alone. Let's take Froggy, fuckface, for instance. Froggy couldn't strike somebody worth a shit even if she tried. So who's helping her fight her strikes? It ain't her. But how well have those strikes worked out for her? She's still sitting on 2. One by Olap and one by me. That's a bad move on Froggy's part. Now, Froggy got what she deserved with me. You're going to play my content. You're going to do commentary. You're going to do fair use. If I've got to follow the fucking rules around here and the proper YouTube's terms of service and commentate and pause every 15 to 30 seconds, so do the rest of you motherfuckers around there. You don't get to just walk away for an hour and let my shit play and not say a damn word. And I don't give a shit if you fall asleep and you apologize. Oh, I fell asleep. I don't give a shit. It's the same with everybody else. Again, we got to follow the rules. So do you. Now, BJ, you don't follow the proper terms of service, which is why you got an email from one of Duty Ron's team members. Now, if that really was true, if you really did get an email from them, I'm not entirely sure. I don't know. Oh my God, wait, Frosty. Jesus, really? Wait, BJ struck all these channels? She struck me 3 times. She struck Trisha. She tried to strike Clue. She struck Queen Bee, Everyday with Jay. I think she tried it with Randy. She's gone after Chroma Rails. She's hit Chroma Rails numerous times. So yeah, she has hit all these channels. Now, if memory serves me right, she hired a lawyer that is supposed to go to YouTube to have these channels taken down. Now, why do the job for him? If initially that's why she hired that lawyer, why do the fucking job for him? I still ponder why, but you know what, really, I don't give a fuck at this point because everybody's already won their strikes, so it doesn't matter either way. Now, for me, I never came clean about my strikes. I kept mine quiet until the 2 of us, one being in my chat and one being my channel manager, that we all huddled together. Now, I'm free to talk about it. I am. I'm free to talk about it. I can talk about it anytime I want. Now, I do credit 3 people that are the reason I still have my channel today. This one here that has jokes right now because of what I said about Froggy. Where's my other one? Where is she? Belinda, are you still in chat? Can't find your comment. Never mind. I think I found it. Hold on. Where are you? And this one? She's also the reason. And Viper. All three of them are the reason I have my channel today. Viper being the main one. But Brittany here, she does have help. And I do have the clip of her saying she doesn't have help, which would be a very, very big lie. Now, these right here are the streams that she hit me with. They're back to full monetization. That's the last one. Now, initially, they were removed. All three of these were removed. Now, really, I was going to let them go. I was just going to wait it out. I was going to wait out the 90 days. Because really, fighting it wasn't really going to be worth it. But then again, the more that I kept hearing that she was striking and the threats of striking, I knew I had to fight. So we fought. And we fought hard too. That's the emo. But here's the thing. Here's the upside. Everybody else was getting hit by BJ on her main channel. Mine? Well, that's simple. That's her main channel. That's where everybody was getting hit with. Now, this initially came from Queen Bee's first time she got hit. Mine was her backup. Why I was the only one that got hit while she sat her fat ass on a 6-hour panel that day from her backup was beyond me. Everybody else, her main channel. But why me on her backup? I still don't get it. But hey, it is what it is. Does it matter? Really? No, really it doesn't matter, but still. So that tells me that the person that's helping her is probably a manager on just the one channel, not the main channel. So I think she's hitting people on her main channel while somebody else is using her backup to hit people. That's my guess. Can I say for 100% certain? No. So there are my strikes right there. Now you guys saw the screenshot of the 3 that she hit me for. They only counted as 1. She thought she would hit me with boom, boom, boom. I'm out of here. Or at least that's what she was hoping for. So, whoever did it for her, well, you suck. You suck at this fucking game. But see, here's the thing though. You falsely struck me, Brittany, or whoever you had do it. Now, my co-host that's in the chat right now and my channel manager knows who did it. Has a feeling, pretty much has a feeling who did it. And he made it clear on my panel. But you want to sit there and say that you don't have anybody helping you. Yet you want to go into a chat and say you're not a striker. So which is it? Are you not a striker? And you have somebody helping you? Or are you doing it all alone? So you can't play the fucking game with us. We've been around a very, very long time. What you're doing is playing around with people from the DC who have been around this game for a very long time. There are OGs in this game that have seen this go down many times, Brittany. Like I said, you're lucky you still have a channel. So you really shouldn't be sitting there whining and crying about getting a 7-day timeout from Queen Bee because you weren't doing the proper fair use and also talking shit. You get what you get. You got what you deserve. Do I feel bad? Fuck no, I don't. I don't feel bad. I can give two fucks about you having to go to TikTok and go live over there. I mean, you and your man have already gotten hit by TikTok before because of your mouths. I'm picturing it right now that you guys are not gonna last long on TikTok. So looking at other avenues would be best bet for both of you. All right, Viper. I'm a very nice guy. I wrote a song for Britney because I felt bad for Strike Cammon. I played it in the beginning. It was the intro. I swear. Now, if you guys are just coming in, if you guys have not heard the song that Viper wrote, you should go back and listen to it because it was fucking brilliant. Or don't fuck with the people over here, Brittany. Just don't do it. Take your medicine, sit your ass down for a 7-day timeout, and think about what you've done. And quit crying, because I know last night the grift was fucking hard for you. Bitch, you're starting Christmas early. Or should I say griftmas early. But you know what you've done? And you talked about it last night on TikTok that Queen hit you just before the month is up. Well, didn't you do that with everybody else? When was mine? Mine was on the 21st. Do you know what day that is, BJ? Take a wild guess, Brittany. I'll call you by your first name. Take a wild guess. That's what I thought. That's the day everybody gets paid. See, there were a couple of others that you hit on that very day. No, not on the day that you hit me, no. But there's others that you hit different month, but on the same day. In and around that day, actually, if I'm correct. So I don't want to hear you bitching and crying that because you got hit, that you're not going to have enough money for next month. Fuck you. Go get a fucking job. Just like everybody else has had a job in their life that still have a job, that retired, that made their money the old-fashioned way, not sitting their ass up on a platform every single fucking day, looking for drama, poking at people when they've ignored you. This ain't no career for you. I'll tell you that right now.